Continue to west. Ah, shit. Should have allies this time. Follow me. We will take this corridor now. Well, 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 surely it is not a trap. They following me or walking down the corridor? Walking down the corridor. Shit. I have to go first. Why do I have three summons? What the hell am I thinking? Well, I have it, so whatever. Well, well, well. Well, 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 well. Well, 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 well. Yep, 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 yep. Another Earth Elemental or two. Holy shit! Yep, I'm going to die, I know it. Levandan Dwiddlestone. Shit. Oh, we have the confusion. Might be a good time to use it. Don't aim it at a person, aim it at the environment. One failure.
I cannot lose!
Okay, in general things look fairly good, but I don't think I've gotten the... definitely not gotten the leader. Companions are going down, and Earth Elementals are not easy targets. Except according to this they apparently are. We do have these crystals I'm not using it. Shit. Okay. We've lost all our allies already.
Fall in step as you should. Follow. Fall in step as you should. Follow. To the fight. Give loose water.
They're stuck.
Reinforcements to me. Lend me your aid. Fall in step as you should. Follow. To the fight! Give loose water!
Okay.
shall be cleansed.
Give me another one. So, well, this is still better. Gives a brief respite and give Nila back to help. Yeah, we had the crystals, but there's no group of enemies anymore there, so... Earth elementals are stuck.
You are not worthy!
It shall be cleansed.
Come on, come on.
It shall be cleansed.
Excellent. The Riddle Stone is still there. Disrupt him. No. I am keeping the elementals at bay. Okay. Still, our situation isn't that bad anymore. Just need to pull through.
Your taste shall be cleansed.
Work. Didn't work. Shit. Come on, kill it. Sneak attack and it's gone. Ah, okay. It's pretty much normal people left anymore. Jesus Christ, still there's a huge amount of people. Better heal up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Archer, elemental, yeah.
You will fall.
In many ways, this cable barrier they have here is protecting me more than them. It's already, yeah, got leg shot. That's a good one. Cold shots, I very rarely take that feat, but it's not terrible by any means. It's just I've had very little luck with it. That's why I sort of automatically avoid taking it. Similar to parrying, I think. It's not that you can't make something really interesting or cool with it. It just in practical terms, I've seen other things that work better, so I try to avoid it. Just saving in case we've had a long fight already. Something might always go wrong. Stinking cloud on you. I'm hoping just to basically keep things disrupted more than anything else.
Your taste shall be cleansed.
Fall in step as you should. Fall to the fight. Give no quarter.
Die!
Fall in step as you should. Hollow. To the fight. Give no quarter.
Give no quarter. Come on.
Back with you.
This might be the last one. Not the last one. Few remaining ones. Ooh, traps. Cannot disarm this trap. My disabled trap skill is not high enough. Yeah, and there's a ton of them there. Maybe they summoned earth elementals through that.
Obidai, Verdua, Barkat. Obidai, Verdua, Barkat.
Well, I can do this. More traps bothering us. Iron key. Restoration. That it? That's it. Still, we have a few places left to explore. 5 rooms to be exact. There was one named enemy only. I'm guessing most might have minor healing potions, things like that, but probably nothing more than that. Still, a nice fight, very nice. There's certainly problems with this campaign so far, and we haven't had exactly a huge amount of options, so it's not exactly amazing as far as role-playing opportunities are concerned. But a lot of interesting situations coming our way still. And fights aren't usually quite this well designed in this game. I'm guessing it might be restrictions on the AI and how far you want to design things, but good environment, a large amount of enemies drastically outnumbering you. So again, situations where you at least have to think a little bit how you're gonna do things. One of many. Slow, 5% chance of working, that's worthless, might as well not exist. Gnomish magnetic armor. Moonstone mask. Combat casting, dark vision, concentration spot. Might be able to sell that. Mostly interested in healing potions. I tend to go through quite a lot of them. So some kind of refilling would be nice. I don't in general like these tables being used though. They make a lot of sense too. You can make barricades out of them. However, it's a problem because the AI doesn't really pathfinding the AI uses doesn't really acknowledge they exist. So they're very easy to get stuck in. That's why I would prefer not to see them too much though. Even though they fit here quite nicely, it's still not something I particularly want to see. Our guys were stuck there quite often. But still, it doesn't prevent the combat from happening, so I don't want to complain about it too much. I'm guessing the key is what we needed. Everything else is just extra caltrops. No, don't rest yet. Off first. Now, cold shots. Based on the blah 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 blah. Okay, grants the ability to make a potentially disabling attack against an opponent's arms or legs. It's made at the -4 penalty. Must overcome the target's discipline skill set. Yeah, there's it's first of all harder to hit, and every fighter type of a character is basically immune to it. Successful cold shot against legs reduces the opponent's movement rate by 20%. Gives them a -2 to their dexterity. A successful cold shot against arm applies cumulative -2 penalty to their creature's attack rolls. It's just easier to usually, if you want to kill, it's easier to just kill, and there's no knockdown effect, which means the wolf was the one that knocked down the earth elemental. So it's not bad, except it's very hard to see where this would be really useful. That's the problem. There might be a couple of enemies, but if you're thinking something that might be worth applying this -2 attack penalty over and over again, it's probably so well armored anyway that the -4 is simply an unacceptable penalty. I feel this is much more appropriate in a proper pen and paper role-playing environment, where you might have other objectives than just stick a knife in them, or the enemies might be balanced toward your party in a different way, in that they might be tough creatures that have a huge amount of hit points. At the same time, they're not that hard to hit. So in order to make things easier for everyone, you might be disabling their ability to fight back. It might be a more sensible objective. What to pick? Knockdown wouldn't be bad. It's always useful. It's in archery. Wisdom guides the character's range attacks, letting them use the wisdom modifier if it's higher, instead of their dexterity when firing range. Yeah, I'll take this. For two reasons. Naturally, because we might want to use our range weapons for that. Secondly, because I'm not sure it might apply to other things. Because if For example, ranged touch attacks, which is basically an attack that sees if it's going to touch target instead of is it going to punch through their armor. A lot of spells use that to see if they actually hit. Things like that. So instead, our dexterity is normally what, 10? Wisdom is 18. So there's basically a +3 or +4 to our attack using these. And with a ranged touch attack, that's a huge bonus. So alternatively, martial weaponry. We have an okay weapon, but when we had to buy the adamantine weapon, our only option was the dagger because the selection was so piss poor. This will open up a lot of different type of weapons for us. I'm mainly interested in the flails. Heavy flail, light flail, light hammers, blah blah blah. Because even though we have an okay weapon, we've rarely seen good weapons. Craft wand maybe. Shit. I'll take the martial weaponry. Design for spells. This was the important part. Another 2nd level spell. More disarm traps. I think 2 direwolf summons are good enough. I'd like something else. Searing light wouldn't be bad. Rate of movement wouldn't be bad. We can always switch these around. I'd like more or less something that we can use on a reliable basis constantly. All allies within the area affected gain +1 to attack and damage rolls, skill checks, and saving throws. Enemies receive a -1 penalty to the same. Just doesn't last all that long. Then another spell that would be probably better on a higher class or an extended version. However, we do have to fight as a group quite often against another group, so this would basically turn the tide for us. We do everything a little bit better, they do everything a little bit worse. So ooh, our first 5th level spell, which is Stone Skin. Yes please. It's a must-have. Now what else? Monstrous Regeneration. Haste. Spell resistance. Summon creature 5s. Lay living. Raise dead. Healing circle. Flame strike. Circle of doom. True seeing. A lot of nice ones. Battle tide. Create an aura that steals energy from your enemies. Your enemies suffer -2 circumstance penalty to save, attack rolls, and damage rolls. Once entering the aura, on casting, you gain a +2 bonus to the same. And the biggest problem with these is the duration. It's not that great. Extended versions of, again, another extended divine power. Doesn't make much sense to me. Haste might be good. We can haste through the bottle, but the duration is sort of sucks. And I think, does this has no, area of effect is a single person. Stay living. Fortitude negates. Save or die. Bad against warriors, but good against possibly taking out spellcasters. So, a few new things at least. Mission accomplished. And a very nice little fight, very satisfying.
Well, hello.
Did you accomplish your task? Yes, I found the temple. Did you defeat their forces? Yes, they are all dead. Good. Was there any clue how to open the iron gate to the north? Maybe. I found this key. The hint of a smile running over her face. At least one of you scum carries out her orders well. Rest and gather your forces, then come back for the final strike. Okay. I'm sort of interested in actually looking forward a little bit. And that's the gate that we want to go through. I want to know what the other areas here are. Oh, preparations for a final battle. Yeah, there's nothing here. Better we talk to her, get the final mission, and just move on with it.
Well, hello.
Are you prepared for the attack on the gate? Yes, I am ready. Go and open the gate. Commander Lomir will provide support. You two commanders will work together. Don't even try to do otherwise. It would be a huge shame if he would die here. And I would have to take all the loot from his body.
Hello.
Shame indeed. Okay, it's about as good as it's gonna get, so... Holy shit.
Hold this place. Do not move from here.
Yep. We're gonna get... Bindar Whitestone. What
Hold
about...
this place.
Don't
Do not move
do
from
it,
here.
do you not understand? Bindar Whitestone, wise leader of the stronghold, sends me for negotiations. So what is his proposal? Your strategy of dividing our forces was quite impressive, and has brought you to our last defense line. Strategy of dividing your forces? Don't insult our intelligence with your false innocence. We were able to defend against the other assault group, but you managed to invade our stronghold. A second group of Drow? You don't know about them? Let's try to milk information. I don't think this is gonna go anywhere either way. Try to look knowledgeable. Of course we know about them. Actually, where did you stop their advance? Yeah, that sounds terrible. I'm no scout for the Drow, Fight them yourself. Have your weapons, and we may let you live. We all are sworn to defend this area, and we will defend it to our last breath. But even if you defeat us, we are only the first ones in a long line of allies. You will be overcome in the end. Go back, or this will be your doom. We will see about this. Zhao, attack!
Your taste shall be cleansed.
And cleansing, yeah. Heard that before. Do we have any more of those wonderful crystals? Should have at least 5 of both. Start it with a bang. Yeah.
To the fight! Give no quarter!
Giving no quarter. Poison glue. We at least got 5 of them. Excellent. It won't kill them, I think, but it'll keep delaying them. Tasting the pain. We have a clusterfuck going here.
You are not worthy!
You will fall!
Yeah, they're totally unable to fight. Let's do with a prayer.
Have your life! Taste the pain!
Good for us, bad for them.
You are not worthy!
There it is. Pindar Whitestone. So it's a mage. Excellent. It's too well protected though. I can't really do anything about it. If I just cast our Slay Living, it won't do shit against him. I might be able to use the old person spells to bring down the defenses. It looks like he has orb of some kind. I'm guessing it's protection from level 1 to 3 spells at least.
Sonnez-nous en attaque!
4 spell levels still remaining. So another one of those. And then hopefully we can slay the living.
Okay.
He needs to reveal himself. There it is. Probably can I target him?
I cannot lose!
Failure. Stay. Ah. Wand missiles. Rod of terror. Ah, we can actually use this. Wow. It has scare or fear. Scare is worthless. Fear is properly useful. Yes. More enemies. that all? Final battle is over. All for Nippling are dead. If we win, we'll be pleased about our bloody victory. Not confirmed. So next bloody step on our path completed.
Well, hello.
You come back victorious. Good work, Commander. We defeated their last defense line. This battle was very hard and our casualties were high. Actually, no, they weren't. I will see about that. Wolf may be pleased to grant me the powers to call her faithful back to life. But now to you. You have turned out to be of high value for my goals. I will be pleased to fulfill your orders, my mistress. She grants you a smile. Very good. For now, take time to loot this place and take a rest. You may keep everything you find as reward for your good performance. Come back when you are ready to leave. Might as well rest. Always take the chance to rest. Well, we haven't taken a look at this one wing. Might as well.
Okay.
It certainly doesn't look like there's anything there, but at the same time it'll take like 2 minutes to make sure. I think I can pass this. Ah, the mage. What are you doing here? I'm here to secure the corridors. Why did you destroy everything? It was necessary to break their resistance. You even burned the library. Just mundane, sort of nibbling crap, thing of worth. Do you find anything of interest in this study? No, nothing. I'm leaving now. You may finish my work. I'm not paid for doing such minor labor. He might not be what he says he is. Maybe he learned something here and he wanted to make sure she didn't. Still, doesn't really matter to me at this point. A group of drow is fighting Svrfneckian forces. Yeah, fighting cool. That's probably going to be our bigger worry. Well, I'd say it was worth the visit. Didn't really get any loot, but we got a piece to the puzzle that might be important later on. At the same time, if he's just going to screw our fearless leader over, I can't really say I would
To the
blame him.
fight! Give no quarter!
I'm more interested how it's going to affect me than anything else. So, what next?
Well, hello.
I've had enough of this place. Then let's leave this place and take the last steps to the surface. We are almost there. path to the upper region, so the Underdark is open. Even though the Drow are exhausted from the battle with the Spermnippling, Ween has no mercy. He forces them to go on, following an old Spermnippling tradeway into the unknown. And again, it is your task to make the pace and explore the way. Your legs feel like lead, and your head stirs when they finally call out for a rest. The book of stories closes for today. I hope you did like the chapters I read so far. I have prepared chapter 3 and want to continue the story now. I'm honored to hear that. Give me just a few seconds to prepare. Unpacking and starting. Your reverie is dark and shallow this time. The recent events, the fighting with the gnomes, and the unknown purpose at the surface wander continuously through your thoughts. You don't know how long you've been trying to find calmness as you feel yourself falling down deeper and deeper into a bottomless abyss. So, a strange vision. Ah, you're here, my child. Hello. So, our dread goddess. Welcome to my realm, my pet. Where am I? What is this? This is a vision, and you see my realm, the spider web pits. So, you are Belia Amaliana. I've enjoyed your performance so far. My goddess, it is a great honor to please you. Very well, very well. Let's talk about your journey and your conclusions so far. My goddess, you know every step I take. There's nothing you don't already know. Tell me the reason for your decisions. I want to know why you did what you did. Please be a little more precise with your questions, my great goddess. What do you think about Triander, the mage? I don't trust him. What do you think of your leader, Piwiwin? She is an arrogant fool. You are right. You are the only reason Piwiwin's group has made it this far. You are as promising as entertaining, and therefore I find pleasure in granting you 3 blessings. From now on, you will be able to read and speak any language on Faerun. This will aid you in any conversation with surface dwellers and other races. Well, yeah. It's a nice thing to see because you wonder about that. Nice way to get past the language barrier problem. Furthermore, your mind will be shielded against all forms of psionic attacks. You shall always be able to keep your mind free from the influence of others. That would help against mind flayer type opponents. That's a powerful boon. Loth is a tricky goddess though. As she said, she thrives on conflict, distrust. She will support us as long as we deliver. But at the same time, if we did do too well, get into a position of power, start to be able to eliminate all our enemies to sort of consolidate all that, she will favor someone else very likely. That doesn't mean that just because you're in a position of power that Loth will actively work to destroy you. No, but it's there's a certain level of conflicts she'll keep open constantly. And if we fail at any point to please her, she's basically gonna fuck us over real bad. No, not a good goddess really to rely on. She's just as treacherous as we are. Finally, you will be granted the ability to protect yourself from death magic for a short period of time a day. Very powerful abilities. False blessings are not given easily, so continue to please me. This is all. I really need to visit the shop. Commander Amaliana. Why do you disturb my rest? I'm sorry, Commander. Mistress Piwiwin is calling for you. She wants to see you immediately. You're lucky this time. No, you are lucky. This time. I will see her as soon as possible. I don't get the ellipsis. Why? It's not... I'm guessing it's supposed to be a dramatic pause in this case. Something like that. Just... I think that sort of delivery, I think that should be more or less up to the... You don't need to write it in. You show a better ring of protection. Yeah. +2 armor. Ooh, we have ring of scholars on. That is terrible. Anything more useful? I don't think so. Anyway, new chapter.